What's up, YouTube? LonelyGod here, and I'm back with a new deck profile. Traptrix, Labyrinth, Dogmatika. Had this brewing for a couple of weeks, and then I finally slapped everything together. I went to locals this weekend in Georgia, where I came first place with the deck. So 4-0. My round 1 was Sprite. Round 2 was Mathmech. Round 3 was, there was it. Goddamn, what the crap is called? Drytron. No, round 3 was Branded, and my round 4 was Drytron. And I won every single one. For one, they didn't know how to side against me. 2, they weren't really familiar with all the Dogmatika cards effects. And 3, I just had outs. Every time they try to cut off her head, I just had another play to make. Which is weird. My deck switched every time depending on who I was playing. Like, round 1, all I saw was Traptrix stuff and it worked. Round 2, all I saw was Labyrinth stuff and it worked. Round 3, against against Branded, Dogmatika stuff just killed his extra deck. Even though he had all that searching, it was all useless with it all in the extra deck. And plus the big Dogmatika Ritual is unaffected by everything out the extra deck. Well, Fusion, Link, Synchro, Seed, basically those. And round 4 against Drytrons, I guess I kind of made a cool play because game 1 he won. Game 2, I made him go first. I don't know why, but something just told me to do it. And he immediately passed because he drew his going second shit. So, you never know, man. You really never know until you try it. I had no issues with the deck, no bricks or nothing. It all just worked. And I'm impressed with it. I really am. So I actually wanted to test it before I actually uploaded it, so y'all guys see what I did. Alright, let's get started. For the Traptrix engine, I run 2 Mormellos. We won Diane. Sorry about that glare. I've been bouncing back and forth between 1 or 2 of these. And a lot of times, I'll be trying to spell something from the deck to get this effect. But I end up opening it. Yeah, I end up opening it, or I get the effect, so I just chilled it back down to 1. 1 Arachnid Chomper for is a quick effect to spell some of this up and protect your back row. And mostly I use it so I could trigger Sarah's effect to set a new card. So that's another reason why. 1 Mantis for the search, and 1 Pachia. I use it, even though I run 1 Traptrix Garden. I also I really use it because of its banish effect. It's like its own built-in interruption because you trigger Sarah's effect, or you use Traptrix Hotel's effect engraved to special summon this back, and it hits the field and just banish the card. Of course, they can special summon it back on their standby phase because that's how it works. But it's a good interruption anyway. So that's it. Oh yeah, 1 more. And Traptrix Legacy, basically recover traps and set 1 from deck. I was still testing this one. I didn't see it, but it's there. For Labyrinth, Triple Ariani searches the whole archetype for me. I trimmed down to 2 Silvercaster to cut back on clumping in hand or drawing multiples, but put in work. And 1 Lovely Lady. No problem with that engine whatsoever. For the Dogmatika engine, I'm going to keep small. 2 Ecclesia the Virtuous. And 1 Flunderies. And 1 Zoe. I had no problem with any of these. Well, I did have this at 2 at one point. Then I turned it back down to 1. Because I can search it. Or I can just I'll open it or I'll search it. It was either or with this card. Zoe did his card is broken. It is broke, especially if you can get it out first turn before your opponent had a chance to actually establish a board. It is good. Great card. I enjoyed it. My opponents didn't. That's for the monsters. For spells, I ran 2 Nadir Servant to get my search on. No problem with those. I ran 2 Thrust that I literally added it a day before the tournament. Sorry about that. I literally added it like, why not? It works. I can search the deer servant or something, or trap or hotea. So yeah, it helps. And it actually came in clutch a couple of times. I'm running 2 Traptrix Tomb for the discard draw. 1 talents. 1 Dogmatika Matrix. Actually, this is the main setup for the ritual, because you can activate it, and if they control, you can search the ritual or the ritual spell. But if they control a monster, you can search both. So normally I would go Ecclesia search this. Either I go get the ritual spell or the ritual monster. But if they control their monsters, I get both. So it's okay going second. I run right now. I'm running 1 Dogmatika Calamity. I really didn't see any reason to run more than 1. Didn't want any bricks. But at the same time, only 1 and 1 ritual anyway. And last spell, Traptrix Garden. So cool card, gives you extra normal summon. But I might cut it. Like, I literally didn't see it. For the traps, triple big welcome labyrinth. Doesn't lock me out of my extra deck for fiends. Triple Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Triple Traptrix Holitea. Clutch card. For my one-ofs, I won 1 Gravediggers, 1 Floodgate, 1 Ice Dragon's Prison, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Evenly Match. Evenly Match, actually, when I opened it, it worked. Then I could search it too. And that's all my traps. But extra deck is based on what I need. So, that's my build. I run in 2 Saras, 1 Nightmare Unicorn for, to push for game, clear the field. Then I go from that to Access Cold Talker, push the game. I run 1 Intis, 1 Dutch Dragon, 1 Titanclad. That way on end phase, if I search something else on end phase, if I use the Disc Servant, I send this. I search Ecclesia, do my plays. I can search Dogmatika Matrix. Then this on end phase will search me to Flunderies to my hand, so I have a hand trap to push for game. For Synchros, 1 Wild Pegasus at a Nixter, 1 Herald Arclight. 1 Geomagnet, because the Dogmatika Calamity could say I can ritual summon, use a monster for my extra deck who has the same level as the Zoa. So 12 and 12. For Exceeds, I didn't really use these, but they were always there just in case it came up. So DD Divisor King, Wave King, Traptrix with Flaza, Elamaris, Lost Art, and Pingula. And that's it. 4-0 with this. So, tell me what you think, guys. Come on, run those subscribes up so I can have motivation to do this. This is LonelyGod signing out.